We're continuing in this 21-day period of preparing our hearts for Easter and what's a truly unique season for us. But we want to focus our attention on Jesus. And so we're looking at some of the I am statements that John records in his gospel, some things that Jesus said about himself. We're not even covering them all. And I would encourage you on your own to go look at John chapter 11, the story of Jesus raising Lazarus from the dead, and what an incredible illustration that he is able to do right in front of everyone's eyes, this miracle, and then to declare himself the resurrection and the life. And then in John chapter 14, Jesus is talking to his disciples about heaven and eternity still to come, and he says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. You hear this life thing a lot with Jesus. It was really important to him, and it was important to him not just to talk about the sweet by and by. Rather, he's not talking about heaven and eternity come most of the time. Most of the time, he's talking about life right now. That's what so many people don't often understand that are apart from faith or apart from the scriptures. They don't understand that what God really wants for them is not just salvation for eternity, but to experience abundant life right here on this earth, and to be a part of seeing his kingdom come to this earth. And we need that now more than ever. And then Jesus in John chapter 15, verse 5, he says, I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me and I am him, he bears much fruit, for apart from me you can do nothing. I am the vine, Jesus says in this I am statement today. And he's painted this picture of a vineyard, and God the Father being in charge of the vineyard, and then him being the vine and all of us being the branches. It's yet another way for him to refer to life. A branch has no life apart from the vine. A branch cannot bear fruit apart from the vine. A branch cannot do anything apart from the vine. And I think what Jesus is saying is certainly we can't do anything that's going to matter for eternity. We can't do anything that's going to add true value, that's really going to help his kingdom come to earth, unless we are connected to him. Another way for him to say this is just to say, not just to say abide in me, but remain in me. I wonder if today, if you have spent some time just abiding in Jesus, just learning more from him through his Holy Spirit, by reading his word, by praying to him, by sitting in silence before him. And if you haven't, I would encourage you to stop everything else you're doing and do that even now. Consider for a moment that this one who gives all these I am statements actually came to give his life for you. Many of you hearing this have already accepted that, but we don't often give ourselves time to pause and think about it enough. Pause and think about that right now. How he suffered, how he died, how he endured, how he was willing to go all the way for you. And then God the Father gave him the power to be risen from the dead. Not only does he lay down his life for us, he takes it up again. And he does that so that we might be called the children of God. How great is the love that he has lavished on us, that we could be called that. He's the vine.